intimasi ewa mansan nyina ma enya nsunsuanso ewa economics enti ma bia mo sie se book mu nyansa nyina hye mutirim no edie na mo de to akwan mu sa abere no enti ene so megina ka tell say Russia and Ukraine COVID-19 and akofa sa de we aba adenti na wase asoso omo so adenti ene wase asoso omo so e wom say etoro ne na adade but you see simple logic actually say we your manya na say we were economists almost say so ma be omunim economy na there should be enough grounds to prepare yourself. What you krum yeah friend Joseph Zafada Pania was simply because Pharaoh son da ye no wo chenche mu che ne say e hu be hia say komo ba no ye de aduane besie eto mu de aduane sie ye buffer stock I don't know buffer stock even that time they had buffer stock ene aduane na ho aye den amaye ma e won to aso suku me ho letter bi aye twa say enkosua kra ho aye den can you imagine Ghana but anyway yanka ka ye ho normal bi rafa tum yanko fire.
We have appropriately combined economic theory as taught in our textbooks with the collective experience of the economic management team and cabinet under the leadership of the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in the management of the economy. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer or an accountant who after qualifying decides not to use what they learned in school? Say forget about everything you learned in the textbooks when you are actually practicing. Can you imagine that? Unfortunately, if you don't take your time and read and understand your textbooks in a subject like economics, you will end up mismanaging the economy with a confirmed economic management techniques with disastrous results, isn't it? If you don't read your textbooks and understand them well, we have seen it. You will end up with a confirmed economic management techniques, which will result.
We are etiwero. Ebra no mu petu mi no on kasa iti one kinkan one woman you end up with one when you confirm Charlie eti ye di 2 minutes show mun sam na ye wo IMF o ene ye dimirika e ko big brother IMF o enu mpo no owura se tech former finance minister nanu ya wode betu dwa se enkrata na se nwoma ene said ye sika sem suno esitie no e wo so mu dan ni nyina di kire IMF no enu mpo no akoye boache bidin san komo no ye fansen se ho kakra ba ye nhwe asem bi akodwo opon kroma kafa IMF ko ho tie ne logic no wo de tie
IMF no na Emma Minkah Moody's report no, and in that Moody's report no, they seem to put a whole lot of premium on yen IMF quiet, you know, and the discipline that comes with it. I answer it meet all the benchmarks are ye free and whom benefit na this year yen you know.
That's a fair point.
With that, wouldn't you probably credit the administration to take a decision to go to IMF?
Administration now already nam money card don't pay now. Or the money koja IMF no. So what should we credit him with? Already nam money card don't pay now if you're the echo IMF no.
Well, that is what Moody's.
But why do you have to in the first place who bury nam money card don't pay now? If you are say okay, but me nam card don't pay we me do call IMF into clap for me for taking you to the IMF. That's ridiculous. That's
aye. It's logically ni agree no. Nyansa ni yo. Sabre no no munim se eja na ato obi abodwu se en anum po no eja na eto abodwu se nim no wo de enu nsuo mo ama eja na dum ama oni akro na odi nsuo no ma no e ka se nu a wo de wabodwu se nu nsuo no wa ya de wa bo abodwu se no wo ban enum po hwe ayampia bi a wo to ama no se wa we nam na mena ka dompe wo se me mom nsema wo etiene yeni a abre a yeni ateta nsuo a sabe asa bibi twa eto ayaka eto atwoma ye dimrika ekọ eye IMF obio no gen eno so Ghana for nkasa yi emfa ekwanya mo fa so manage economy no Ghana for nkasa entremo owura kodwo opon kroma efu buke me di we twene ha ye besa ba so na ene ye nkɔbɔ twetwe no ye betrem ni aban mu munyina mu baba mu bi na we ye businessman ye krado ene me pese me hunu said ye no mamu sitie ema mo pa ye pese ye te mon kan pay eti WhatsApp line ye available ye display on screen so ye social media handles no eno ye display on screen so tumirika twa wonsam to ho ni enkenkan wabra ye kwa ni wabra so say ye de agudie mu nsam bebre mo Roger Emmanuel the sportsman akwa krado I said you see to na tade ne ya na ehu my dad we chida me hwesa ananse what robi wo chi a Roger Emmanuel sportsman akwa chi na say
Kwame me just na say what to say
nyame adaro ma ye kuram
Thursday morning Dwabo Ase say odi na dey nsa chain you get fine
is say yes textbook ni emfanya adwuma ba me aka some time ago any ene ya the textbook no aye adwuma any ene osmosis usia o de ye dey
na be sa graph na that dey cry na he drodro
dem ya yes ye xx
asemo
na me me ba power fm
why see na ba wunsia ni da
widim na me ya me ba power fm and am behu x e wo x natural mineral water
widim who say etina de bia no abrofo no kogyan no da no na me tie ma me bi
o
unim adekodi ntia hwe uko Europe a baby ti say Norway uko wa bidi eye bia de om language na ye
wow
omo kira de nti mama ni say we akola na ye wo kitikiti a because of yedi omo kasa ne na akire obibi anti no oman no do ni bibia wura wo nti fine e bia obetimi aka ada international language but who feel proud to say we no we ni oh but you know
ayirumi afuru ni
eti bibia ebe bia no na de ho compare and ye compare ho so a me fa ho compare
akase no America o America o fa hu bom ya to
ni peso okoja nti die ni yesi bedu
anyway Roger and ye dwom ni ankwa
okay now the pay so agoda won and another pay matena say amedi ebro power 97.9 FM na fe TVS was this na pay baby obi a wo share bia na fe otien ka power 97.9 FM ye mo kwaba essence ema wa chen sem no do so afie de ameno ne de ya bo ano and another pay matena say amedi po mo mutation na chi eye nana prempe the British man Ebo Taylor hello kweku na fe kojofo so mo eye producers a ono mo etechire ma na pay me de ensem no ema yetie for enhyase na from ongoing under 20 Women World Cup so our Costa Rica and run their final group stage games at me so my the Black Princesses of Ghana woman any oman find say Netherlands the in terms so Netherlands Ghana boy a cup poly and 9 Emma Ghana eti ekanaba bakon wechi sa group na so no Japan womo eti US ebom ekamiensa US womo eti ekanami no ti abade se no na ti se ohwe sa group no mu dia na oman a ti se niema ekoyi pass womo eda top no womo enya 9 points a womo di ada top ewo sa group no mu wechi so ni otosimi no so France omusuno ade omo enya 6 points ewo sa group no na fe US for omusu edicity Japan for na etosimi na fe US etosimi ensa na oman Ghana eda ase no ma onomo anya points bia ewo dwumade ekosi Netherlands for womo na eda top 9 points na onomo enya na fe Japan tosimi no na fe US etosimi ensa omusu enya 3 points Ghana de yanya points bia ewo group a ese no H29 abane se no na se oman Ghana ye de ani ekiremu ewo efia ne santia no eye nsema no efia no manos apa ye don sem amatie for na say we team so for no qualify Spain qualify Southern Brazil qualify Japan qualify Colombia Mexico and Nigeria we have another African side almost no qualify France qualify Netherlands almost qualify na Penefodia tuja say first quarter final games and no ebetimi abasene say na ho sem Spain we any Mexico and ebetimi abona fe o my Colombia and so final day 2 and so many Brazil and so ebobona fe near tosmiensa quarter final 3 no and no Nigeria we any Netherlands for omo ehye Ghana nura and ebetimi da with us na fe near choto and no Japan we any France and so and ebetimi e the access nti we quarter final games ebetimi atoja World Cup no save bepe and ho sem and so etia edi and some no so edan yeti for yefro na yemfa ni enchirem e won sem from no me say enche and ebetuja say local blasters when I say the Black Galaxies ɔnom anya opportunity na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔ Australia na afei ɔmo kusi akan na Australia na ɔmo ɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo kɔrɔ no ɛyɛ ahosisi a ɔnom ɛkɔ akɔyɛ ansa na Ghana ɛne Nigeria ɛde yɛ CHAN qualify no ɛde ahyehyɛ so first leg ɛbɛba so Cape Coast 28 of this month ɛna saa game no ɛwɔ sɛ etimi ba sɛ no a ɛde organizers no mpanimfoɔ ababɔnti ɛde nkrata ababɔnti kyerɛ mu sɛ sisi deɛ tournament no ɔnom account sɛ ne nti a ɔnom atwa mu nyinaa ne sɛ ɔmo sisi sɛ no Australia visa ho sɛ na akɔ akɔyɛ din ɛde ama aman ahodoɔ no sɛ bi ɔmo ɛbɛtumi akɔ na afei saa competition no ɔnom ɛde ɔmo ho ahyɛ mu temi no kase deɛ ɛpɛnefo no ɛde ato dwa sɛ for now deɛ dwumade no ɛpɛnefo account sɛ nyɛ deɛ Ghana ɛbɛtumi akɔ Australia na afei sɛ dwumade kɛse ɛba so a ɛno ɛyɛ 4 nation tournament ɛba bɛto dwa no Ghana ɛbɛtumi akɔ na afei ɔnom akɔ gyirima no ɛyɛ nsɛm ɛno so abetu gya na ɔpɛne no ɛyɛ PR ɛrema dwumakom ɛyɛ sɛ dwumade betumi akɔ so ɛyɛ ɔpɛne yɛ fɛ no Yusuf Kafiji wɔno ɛna nei wɔde sankra sana ba ne nsa ɛhyɛ aseɛ kyerɛ mu sɛ organizers ɛrema sɛ dwumade no sɛ international marketing consortium ɔmo kyerɛ mu a nyade asa competition no ɛno ɛbɛtumi nso abasente no ɛyɛ nsɛm no ɛbasente na sɛ trophy no ɛde ɛda so ɛyɛ summer trophy na mpɛrɛfo kyerɛ mu sɛ summer trophy no nyade asa competition no ɛno so ɛbɛtumi nso abaso diom no ɛyɛ ne afi local blaster na the black galaxies ɔmo camp a ɛno so abayere ho sɛm ɛda yɛtifo yɛn kɔ nsɛm from wonim sɛ ɛne nansa ɛda bet power mpanifo Ghana Football Association ɔmo ne clubs ne ahyia yɛ na perifo hyia na ɔmo toatoa adwehwɛ kɔn betumi afa so na afei yɛ Ghana Premier League no bibia betumi akɔ sika ne kyɛm ɛna ahyehyɛ mpanifo ayɛ ɛde afa league no na afei match sɛ ɔmo bɛyi ne ho nsɛm nyina no ɛde stakeholders ɔmo tena ase ɛhwɛ saa nneɛma ne nyina na no na mpanifo ɛde ato gya sɛ bet power no mo ba na mpanifo ayɛ innovations a Europe ɔmo di wura mu ɛwɔ league no na no a woda wɔn ɛkyerɛ mu ɛwɔ dwumako a yɛ from sɛ Rana Motors ɔmo mpanifo ɔmo ne Ghana Football Association mpanifo no a ɔmo awura mu de ananyina mu no ɔmo ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ no a dwumadi ɛkɔ so no ɔmo distribute Kia ɛno ɛyɛ Kia te sɛ cars ahodoɔ ne nyina no sɛ ɔmo de boa sɛ bɛyɛ liga ɛno ɛbɛtumi akɔ so no nneɛma ɛsɛ bɛkɔ na no ɛkyerɛ no mpanifo gyina so ɛma official ball a ɛsɛ yɛbɛbɔ ɛwɔ Bet Power Premier League no mu no mpanifo a vele ɛno nso kamakama ɛno ɛyɛ dwumadi ɛkɔ so na official ball a yɛbɛbɔ no na ɛsɛ no ɛyɛ carrier no na ɛsɛ mpanifo agye atom sɛ no yɛ ball a mpanifo bɛtumi abɔ na mpanifo ayɛ nhyehyɛ sɛ ɔno mo ɛhwɛ no sɛ nkɔla a ɔmo adi mfie bɛyɛ du ɛde ɛkɔ no mpanifo ɛyɛ nhyehyɛ sɛ nkɔla du ɛkɔpem mu du nan no mpanifo de ba sɛ ne yi sɛ ɛba bɛgyina mu na yɛ Ghana Premier League no ɛbɛkɔ so a saa nkɔla no yɛbɛma ɔmo opportunity na teams no ɛba from Tana no mu a ɔno mo ɛbɛdi anim na sɛ ɔmo ɛkuta ball no bi na afei ɔmo de aba pitch no so asɛna no akyi no match na kasa etimi abasa na efi mpanifo kyerɛ mu a wɔn ɛkɔ all the 16 regions na wɔn apɛ nkɔla a wɔn gyiri sɛ saa nkɔla no ɛbɛtumi abɔ na afei wɔn ayɛ screening na wɔn aselect nkɔla a wɔn ɛyɛ the best na afei wɔn de wɔn aba nkran na afei sɛ dwumadi no etimi akɔ so na afei atrain wɔn na ɛba sɛ teams no ɛkɔsi akan na wɔn etimi adi anim aboa sɛ ɛbɛyɛ asan hyehyɛ na efi mpanifo no ɛdi ban so no ɛna sɛ ɛbɛtumi aboa na afei nneɛma nso akɔ so ntia no ɛyɛ nsɛm a no so ato dwa ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛne ho nsɛm ɛma yɛtiefo yɛnkɔ onim sɛ ɛno a nyankopɔn yɛ adom ɛma Gaka Jesus no ɛde a competition no ɛtumi ɛhyɛ aseɛ ɛma ɛno a ɛbɛto dwa sɛ team a yɛfɛ no sɛ Accra Growth Olympics ɔnom ɛne Bɛkyɛm United ɛna ɛde ɛtintam so akensi no ɛba no wie no na sɛ team a yɛfrɛ m sɛ ɛyɛ Bɛkyɛm United ɔmo ɛdi nkonim on penalties 4-2 ɛma Accra Growth Olympics ɔnom ɛhyɛ ɔmo amino kase deɛ team a yɛfrɛ m sɛ Bɛkyɛm United ɔnom aprogress a ɔnom nso ɛkɔ mo anim kamakama ɛwɔ no a dwumadi kɛse ɛkɔ so ɛno ɛyɛ Gaka ɔmo Jesus competition a ɛno a ɛno so ɛtumi ɛto gya na ho nsɛm no nahyɛ no so sɛ ɛnɛ nyame yɛ adom a ɛyɛ dia games no ɛbɛsan so atoa so ɛwɔ group B a yɛhwɛ no sɛ group B no ohwɛ sɛ na matches no ho nsɛm siti a ɛhwɛ sɛ na no nso ɛbɛsi akɔnam Accra Girls Olympics Gaka Jesus no ɔno mu ɛde ampanifo ɛno a game ɛkɔ so no ɛntumi akɔ yie amfa ama boboko a yɛfrɛ no sɛ Accra Great Olympics ntɛno ɛyɛ Gaka Jesus no ɛno so ho nsɛm a yɛde ho nsɛm ɛda yɛtiefo yɛmfi saa nsɛm no so na yɛmfa ni ɛnkyerɛ mu nsɛm from a yɛkɔ rack penipa ɔpɛni ɔno ɛne a referee sɛ ɔmo ɔgan ha ɔda ɔma no ɔpɛni fɛ no Alex Corte ɛna waba bɔnten ne nsɛm ato gya sɛ referee policy ampanifo de aba ɛyɛ catch them young na ɔsi saa ɛde a saa policy na gusu a ɛyɛ adwuma yie pa na wɔasɛse ɔde assessment kakra ɛde aba de afa adwuma de no baabi a ɔno mo ayɛ du yɛntie nsɛm a ɔwura Alex Corte ɛde to gya
We started about 2 years ago. Last year we used them in the KGL tournament. So this year we decided to test them in a little bit tougher games to see their performance. And so this is the first of such exercises that we are embarking on. It wasn't bad. There are some few edges that needs to be worked on. But the second game, we can all attest to it that it's going very, very well. The referee is absolutely in control. He's taking over everything and he's doing his own thing.
Okay, Tano, Sema Ura, let's go to a referees manager. Ghana has seen in some other the official coach Prosper Teogum and they or the statements about Bonti Eda Santico and Penny Force say Yaman opportunity, Emma Nono, or Baba Kuchi, as Santico to come and Yakupo to me and Adum, Emma to me Boama Santico, one of Etmi Agiligon, said to baby no, Nanamo Wide, Emeramuko Remu, our Taco has some Eco Media Ho, and Ohun Sampa, Santico Timino, Ligno, or Ebetmi Agia, and no Etmi Boama Santico to call, or Agiligon, assistance no more thing, no more Jiris supporters and of management, near we be a to be boy, Emma Santico to call, or Etmi Agiligan Mechi, and also life patron Edima Santico to call, O24 said to Tuanacasano, so Danasi, say Oman is opportunity and they, Wababa Kuchi Bobo for the Krobia Commercia Santico to Canada, officially, what the statements about Bonti say, when Santico to call, or Apatuis, or also any Etrim, or baby Fufrono, and Sema, or Prosper Teogum, one said it to that, when we said, Pedifo, I confirm, say, goalkeeper, Yefan Denland, Ibrahim, on a saber tuja, say, one crown or court, no Akusia Kawamonia, or Co Ahila, no Quadabanda, you see that just officially, as Santiago the company for any Denland, and so I agree, Urano assigned 2 years contract extension, Eddie Amas Santiago do Qua, I fear Babu Remono, Urano bet me Jeremu, Adatinum, Eddie Amas Santiago do Co, and no A and Seman, and no say Fiona no Seba, Sassana Bronte for the Sheriff Mohammed. Only be circle for F and alone. Emma Obabisia Kain, Eddie Mabobo Conesiamino Cassidy, and their permanent deal, and Penefo, Eddie Ama Brantia, for the Sheriff Mohammed, and Tiwanoso, Yevrum was new season, Brantia Bacosia Kain, Eddie Macrobia Kumasi, as Santiago de Cona, okay, Brantia for Thomas Pelly, only say Brantia Camerooni, now Oba Ghana Haseno, Naka Cotocuras for Anaka Branson episode Musano, no with Nasidi, own Sabranta Casano, as an Apumudin and Queen fitness level on, and Sharan Koye Santa Branson Sano. And now could for the Omufa Kwame as soon as Sabrati Omukosano. After 4 days, 5 days, could have watched Mudia, Abraton, contract no Massa 10 minutes. Sanse, Omgilis a player or injury, and Timinuka as a reporter, Ebane said Thomas Pelia, where defender Akotoko, one of Esan on a player no, Omo Asansu at 10 minutes in a contract, and Thomas Peli, and some no. Sansa reports Ebane said former Accra Lions, Onomo goalkeeper, Efene say Apia Kubi, they say on Seniabane say, Wajani Tima, Yafana Media Sporting Club. 3 years and I want to see every more honoma on us echo that Edema Media Sporting Club Sasana Tamale City when we say Super Cup on Mugusumu Ejimesaka Ghana Premier League on us Abe Pima almost Ebe Jeremon Ababiseka report Abetujan say Camerooni goalkeeper Yafan Israel Eye Kolani they say reporter Abetujan so also and Pedifo assign a permanent day Albesia Kain Edema Tamale City one of so Bubu Conetano and someone who say about Yaron some Mativa Kwame na ya sorry and someone so dia only say a number who are passo and I said Diana Yakan was a say Manchester United Bobo Conan and Ubia Soria na Okama Semana when say na say supporters in sorry say the Glazer family come can prepare for one can beat Manchester Neman ko yomu nyiska anu ana ne abatu jane say there companies be ma kuma kumiensa eko 9 and I say omu nyina yi omuti say ebeye dia Manchester United Bobo Conan one mo episode mo tonafi Homo edio musika di shem serebe ye betimi aboa na United enye sika na sane so mo pese mo ye nyana ono mo ebetimi aye na no na se ne eba no se abinu kwa ye krado se close to 6 billion pounds ene ye sika ono mo epese Manchester United boboko no wo mo etimi editor sase na opani a ye fa na Jimmy Cleffy se ono so edi aba se ono kra de opese wo toshel e wo Manchester United sin penfo mbiem na onfa de sika ni nyina enwram serebe ya United na mu betimi aye de na ojiri se wo de sika ni shemu Glazer family ono mo ebetimi na Manchester United ano sene mu etimi ayede ano eyensema no se ba na Cristiano Ronaldo won sense wonim se na esanse transfer window yenya entumu ya no sa no na reporter e ba ne se ne former club Sporting Lisbon se club na asanso ya taso se 0 ono episode mo san sense o mu de Champions League no ebe continue se 0 so be press conference Central for can semi fan ho na nenyi woni coach ni ntem tantawa na de dia ono mo de o ma ye krado se Cristiano Ronaldo embe piem o Sporting CP na fi o obesi akan emfa emam na Manchester for awrem over Borussia Dortmund echirem dia abrante for Thomas Mane ese report e ba na se omo pese wo mo ekofa abrante se be ya abrante for Wan Bissaka ebe sansa ko pimo Crystal Palace na ono akakusi akan na sika da na treso eye 10 million pounds nti we club na odi says kan badia Aaron Wan Bissaka ono ebe jatum na afi abrante no se abesi akan e dia mam sase na omo chirem dia ese mfimfin wono eho nyunu Casemiro osina kan Erima Real Madrid omo chirem se wajitum se obobo United and salary ojo Real Madrid omo ebe double na nochi omo ediska be 80 million pounds and iska omo di ekoma Real Madrid for se be ya Casemiro embe room Manchester United na omesi akan enfama mo sase na ukọ Chelsea oni mi se Abrante for Crystal Palace ono se na sei ase won shara enye bi emosa report e ba se enche United for ni Chelsea ebe kasa se Chelsea jitum se player no omo ebe ton dia ana se loan mpoa ombe fa no no ebe jerem esi akan area Manchester United sase na Chelsea manager eye oro tomato care se reporter e ba na se mpenfo I signing the contract 2024 and the contract ebetimi so aba na wie e Chelsea wono assurance no eye nsema and se ba Atletico Madrid and se the Tuesday Abrante for John Felix nyade a omo eton no area ma club bi omo se United for ediska 130 million eba omo kirima se ska no omo nye na player na kasa ne buyout clause eye 350 million euros and this car and no ede Abrante ne trese adia Abrante for John Felix no nyade omo ebeton no ede Martin bia no yesema na Atletico Madrid omo penifo enso ede aba yara onsem da yetive yenyina no so na yemfa nsem no nyina ensi ena no penemom happy birthday kese pa eko ede ama Dwabo Ase eye juma ewo despite media UTV enowo na happy birthday and confirm way efi Katura eye chechireni ewo Nungwa senior high school wasi memfa happy birthday no enfama
Katura ena eye Roger Emmanuel Madura happy birthday. Tell me call wedding as ya check. We call wedding reception. It is a na your daughter birthday and your man happy birthday.
Roger ba ono aware.
Na be ka wa
say bia na ope ono ni birthday na akodia ana ne wedding na akodia ono aware dada. Ba enche bia wedding obeku bi enche bia obeku bi enche.
Obi da ho.
Enche bia obeku bi.
Somebody's daughter.
Ade uhuna maniana.
Oh no. She's in good hands.
Okay. Ade. Kwame ko
Roger Ase. You ready? Enough.
O na se be there who say
Power the fair. That's right. Dwabo Ase the Power 90 is a royal my UFR so. That's it. What you good you 7 the break. Power 97.9 Dwabo Ase Jumadi yi so. Happy birthday so come my grandma comfort. Grandma Sisi. Yeah. Honorable Nana Mpem. Sewa Nana Mpem. Yeah, it's the regional women's organizer. No. Grandma comfort. Bompire papa. Am I done it then now? And I acquire what would then Yamin cost when she no pejao. One cost one your cassette. And Jana wa brabo muni dear. A tuncha da. Why we ye in tea? Yamin cost one shall. And I said, Dwabo Ase upon 97.9. Quick one, Minkah just top choco 3-in-1 chocolate drink no. And one I ye no my ye and no pay. Said about a bit my boy with him. Which economical. And ya fin abe says he got to milk. I got to a cinchere as I got to cocoa. It says he get the chrome. Siga chrome. Ghana City share and the Padudu Obuguso. Now shut dollar nipa baako na niti edaso na tima chinkofo we nyina brimo mu say adai founding fathers ro mu nyina no mutigusu we tensinis wo mu nyina no mutigusu yi na dollar nipa baako niti etimi hede sidi ni sama sidi na ade power the fair bedu na we got just a top chocolate economical Emma won't say sika betima kura sika sabre ye de nyansa ene nante o enti no ma na won ye na dada ha no anema we expect sika bebrebe no e say was all tete no ma so enti top choco 3-in-1 chocolate drink e betima bo am wadu sam pempenso no and after top chocolate spread what about for pan no nim na for breakfast na bar no pepepe Top Choco, Ghana Hayani, no.
Power FM.
And to forward to 0551 033 033 0551 033 033. Top Choco, it's chocolate. Franco Trading Enterprise, Kusaya phone Papa Perfie. Me come for the amount I nyasam get to cry. TV are barefoot TV, I will pay me a told you see with them. Now with them, so I a guy no. Ubenyabo Franco Trading Enterprise. As Suja for near Warifo, tabletop fridges now, more panel about Franco Trading Enterprise. What is your nanu ya ubi?
Power FM.
Say your laptop, say your computers, when you go Franco Trading Enterprise. I face of phone Papa Pano, I get Abemua, Abrantie, phone Papa Pana, Wopeno, when you born a year Franco Trading Enterprise, say your Nokia, say Samsung, say your iPhone, Franco Trading Enterprise, and what else you to say, come on. For Franco Trading Enterprise was 0246 422 338 and at 055 59 39 Franco Trading Enterprise, still phone Papa Perfie. Yeah, Baba boy, Tonto Sansigns is here. And that Yesika, some your mind sika, your friend is CD. Yeah, na who then at the corner. And in ya, you bet my Yamana Sambano. Your Baba doing Comosu see a man cover be a Mefidiano and Nahaya, higher power 97.9 and a TVS wise. Yaba.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always brave, fresh, natural, X, mineral, water.
Still got it. Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
If I cry na menyisika, etia ye mefui.
Ehinfa pa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre, mi ye bosia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yamamwakwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye ahodo bi te se dwadifo abosia, ekokro bosia, susu account. And it does so ho savings account. Me bada chain savings account. And the keka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 03422919896. Now one so what to me aka say.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka owner.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Welcome to Auto Check Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to so many Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. AutoChecks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
Check, AutoChecks.
Notice lately I've been drifting aimlessly. The actual retail price is...
Cine, exclusively on HG Plus Channel 115.
Introducing the Stepping Out Ghana project. The Stepping Out Ghana project seeks to promote night culture in Ghana through the provision of vigorous advertising of nightlife entertainment programs, taking revelers to entertainment joints and back to their neighborhoods in safety. We will take you to experience nightlife in Keta, Ho, Kumase, Accra, Akropon, Koforidua, Amejofe, Winneba, Tadi, and nightlife all over Ghana. There will be barbecue parties, cocktails at the receptions, and of course there will be lots of fun. And there will be a playback on TV XYZ, Radio XYZ, Power FM, and others. So guys and dolls in Kaswa, Sotwom, Madina, Adabraka, East Legon, Tema, Enshaiso, Nima, Patase, and all areas in Ghana. Tertiary schools, key fit clubs, motor clubs, and social media clubs be on standby. Stepping Out Ghana is here. A year enjoyment in Kwa. Please call 055-965-5388.
Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center.
Samaba na sawote konkoya na trasa samaba na sawote konkoya na trasa samaba na sawote konkoya na trasa samaba
na do dan ko akofo bonio na we are champion to adofo nyom de hallelujah was sorrow me say na do was sorrow na bibi was sorrow hey na do was sorrow me say ni je be na menya na do ani je auto be na menya na do auto angodi was sorrow na dore na do ya champion who obi atimi hu umresu se say dollar no fa $1 na wa fa konkori wa ye gogo na wa ye gogo izina na wa ye na wa ye koko na oluma wa bomodin pa Una Udada Ghana for Yatu Abama, we are champion. But me blame you. Me blame you. Me blame my Santi for. Send me a trabalist. I didn't yet, almost a year. I didn't yet, almost a year. And then, Ufa $1. And Ufa $1 now fine. 10 CD. Ufa $1 now fine. 10 CD. Ufa $1 now fine. 10 CD.
Abusia for your Tonto Sansa no. And one year Baba Bomi. Hey! Amafo say ebia wutie o radio so a abante ya no otonyum de day ne nso de wotonyum de day no ote akonya so no wafa dollar baako no wafa 10 cedis no say hey onu anu oko na na kom ne 10 cedis no ena onu anu eko no ye $1 no we say baby ya beduru no me wonim defo bi e wo studio ase ayene no e ba betwetwe nkomafa Ghana city ne na ho ne ate aba from na bakwasam de ebetima ye ne na nke wose ye e na ne wose ye na animanim ye ba be di sankomo no but answer that sankomo no be ba no mesra mame eye economic management team no omo Dwabo Ase dwumadie bi omo ye some time ago ane nkomo bi a ekoso efa yesikasem entotoye ne akoma pa no mo de ba be hwa tutu no ma ye said be ya yem bedru sam pempen so we osafo mafo no ha se because sabra no ka economic management team no meaning say what that so kan dia be ne we dey hwa de we sisi ye.
Excellency the Vice President, members of the EMT, first we want to say thank you that you have elected, you didn't even agree, you elected to bring the EMT out to meet the Ghanaian public, to explain where we have been so far, and also to take questions and feedback. I think even as we go about this conversation of engaging the citizen, this is a huge demonstration that is unparalleled, whether in the sub-region or on the rest of the continent. I think we can give the EMT a big round of applause.
Mr. Vice President, sometimes people play politics with these indicators to a very ridiculous end. And we must, particularly if you have this level of audience, try to put meaning to these indicators. Without oil, President Kufuor moved the growth of the economy from 3.7 to 9.2 without oil. GDP is nothing more than the total productivity of the whole economy, everybody's input included. That's the measurement of GDP. Without oil, then oil hitting, and it went up naturally to 14.1 thereabout. With the oil continuously flowing, the GDP is brought down to 3.4. There must be something wrong with the management of the economy. There must be something fundamentally wrong with the management of the economy. And if anybody who's brought down the growth from 14% there around to 3.4, and within 2 years is taken to 7.5 and now heading towards 8, want to be given the chance to manage the economy again? See?
Yebraninti, and I mean Casapio, with him, and I be jai, Bibia, Manimdinia, Yanino, Eba Betruchum Como. And some now was a Macarina. Could you upon Cruma, a canning and fly, say, Sabran and Yanti Muboga, say a man for MBTA economic management team no, was simply because Womo per se Ghana for Nya Quenya. Any Omoya day, Edding Common to be so more question. Nano way. And I didn't I almost said Johnny. And now yakwa we hear mu say and now you see na ho ne ate aba fam no identity as adwabo no ehia se e besa abobio anyway owura Emmanuel Owusu enye ya be asem na make Emmanuel Owusu executive director Emma Movement for Responsible and Accountable Government or a policy analyst eja me wako aba wache
eja mejoso
okay eti sidi na asem ne eken na yes as free economic management team adwempo ana da omutrim ena dwumadie kurampo ana nko so mo de address economy na omoya no mabu omo kompa akoro machi ahwe economic management team no sabere no John Mahama mo apenso no na omo eto ayampia se o man to fapem ni ye enti na ye economy no edwirigu ye enti sabra mo ba ye no won ye wonim no fapem ben no matoa ene ye economy na bedru ba bi adru
me da se yedi kan mechia otiefo no ne wahwefo nyina se anopai eja wa mama akonya no se yenso ye betre adwen wo Ghana mamwe hu ene yesikasem hu said the audio na boy, with especially with regards to economic management team. Aben iba say they have the men, and omo quite a tall list biba sankrofono mama eti asiese exactly mama eti asiese omo ye nkrofo omo akwadru wo sikasem mu they can help us restore the economy and Ghana 40 years na economy ane ye wono na atete apansan so they gave some indication Ghana for a lot of hope for them to understand say this team can help restore the economy now can semfobi and I want to run through it. They made us understand say na yesidia na Ukraino the main driver of economy no na very weak we be CD we be in fact as at the time no mekai ora setekpe mekai omuma eti ase say na our CD was the worst performing. We're doing around I think 1 CD thereabout but omuma eti ase say
we're doing around say $1 and then say around four.
No, 4. Yes. Sorry. $1 was around 4 thereabout. Into sa foundation na mama ye hu ye mama ye ti ase say said the economy no a deteriorate because ye bobusia. Mama ye ti ase say we are not production driven. Now you import a lot more. Every amanone ebae
and anani ye jeje twodo bi kra ye jeje no sabe adwene nyansa bi anim no mo for nuisance tax
inti omo build a lot of foundation taxation said all kind no omo eti ase say Ghana buy at the time no omo je to bebre so they built that foundation omo Ghana for arishemu say omo be die na economic severe na omo ba be change the trajectory from a tax-driven economy
to production.
Another key thing so omuma who say abuying intimate revenue. Abuying dada no was a lazy government in generating
revenue. Nyanza kwanya ye faso ede boabo sika no
na sika no okrumu a
sika no yete so
sika no okrumu
and accommode ye
na omma eti ase say ni ye hia external borrowing to develop this country.
Sikanu okromu
a na oma eti ase say na corruption and adore oman no.
Eye keta asese ne proye.
Eno na ama sika aban enye sika.
That's right.
So all these foundation na omo build here no e ma Ghana for arishe mu say aban we de wa be de na bibi papa e ba be si. E ma Ghana for migidi say enso kra kan ma Ghana for tuma omo in 2016 na omo ba ya ombenya akunya no.
That's right.
Fast forward. And then what do we see? Ya Bobisia to a tune of 393 billion Ghana cedis, which moved from 120 to 300. Oh, difference now over 200, billion. Why will a government that gave a lot of hope to the people say sikanu okromwa? Why would we borrow? Mekani say, let me establish some foundation. Say, borrowing is part of governance.
Also, metoka.
Oh,
eti ekano a mbeto ye no. No mo bobosia di tuaka no.
Oma eti ase say, omo ye debt restructuring.
That's right.
They say, oh, your debt restructuring. What is the wisdom behind adding on? Because oh, your debt restructuring. Omo a odi omo kano. Oh. Na me do ka 100 Ghana cedis. Me can say me mao bosume bia 5 Ghana cedis. Me sure me economic situation mean to me mao 5 Ghana cedis nti me sure how dey me mao 2 Ghana cedis bosume. So once you have that who was out thinking you don't necessarily also have to go for external borrowing because nipa kona or say oputiane kano wama grace period wasanso atisama. So in essence we benya some shortfalls be
okay.
It
is a mission baby I work on and not just a one what they bought a year the current handlers of the economy say and I'm almost soon ya bedru baby I bedru as I say ye wonya kono eba say obi boy or minor bosiana say obi person didn't see a beso or anymore. To say the mood is the fetch air cane and I'm almost not about us. Definitely Russia and Ukraine talk. Oh, and COVID-19 and I'm an abasa.
If COVID-19, Ghana buying you enjoy COVID-19 mupa because the guy bow my name near who be that. See COVID-19 crying. I was here to me that or more COVID-19 buy because it came to bless the country with a lot of resources. Now that I was saying taking advantage of COVID-19 buy near to some structural adjustment with the economy because that time not that kind of shortfalls that lockdown amount for businesses are shut down, especially a lot of the export and import. Those kind of business they were shut down. See, now Sanka buying taking that opportunity you require you better restructure your economy.
No man, yeah. He say I had bedru. At the end you bet my titru a basidi ya Bloomberg aranki say yen ye tosum ye no eba eye amama hodo a omusika emmo no homode a yen ye tosum ye no right after Sri Lanka omu rupees no.
And Minkah we and we've had an abysmal fiscal deficit. Yeah, fiscal tolerance.
Me pesi free home.
Okay.
Na yemra we ye breninti. It is CD no yanko so.
Well, CD no, they say currently no we run a dollarized economy. Most of the services are Ghana a dollar. It's a real estate companies most of them price their houses in dollars. Ghana. I mean, you want to grow your city, you want to put strength in your city, you price in dollars. NLA crowd, I say NLA crowd, say running something with them, you have to pay in dollars.
It's where that dollarization now no can be na dey bio.
No can corruption. Because you see, yes, sika ukruma, but sika no fahin. Loopholes. Sika no fahin. So I was say see a ye must see no ahoden kakra. I was say buying ora ken for yata ye hwe kwan a sika eko in wrong hands. How we can take those monies back for government business. Another key thing is
hold on, from taxation to production, and yes, I quite one and especially with one district, one factory. It's the other than was your economy near import driven.
No, one district, one factory. It was a populist agenda.
Oh, Zamu.
Oh, go down there. Where are the factories?
Now, signboards be brio. Oh, bobo, and you may kuwa never hold that.
Yen nyamiadum ye research kakra. So we measure some of these things. At least with what we know, the district. I mean, if you want to build and industrialize a country now, onfa obia sebi oyeno plantain chips. Niye so yamani bibi kakra bi ye produce ya in a factory. You look at what raw materials you can get from that community. I bet me I drive it. And
are you by this suggestion said you might ye so be our economy
impact? Because say impact anka your food inflation shouldn't be leading your inflation. You shouldn't. It shouldn't, because from January, your food
cost run. I know now it's inflation in 31.7.
No, because the no imported consumables who import. Because at the end of the day, amount for the hard the dollars and a cut in money, but or the baswa, he will transfer the cost to us. So those are the hard things that we need to rabble and mind.
It's you take it decision. The yes is here. It say we see the no. They say yashinama. It say why the hair. Na banti and the tonyo no. It say $1 alpha. A year will grab 10 cities. And no bo kwabra minta kando air kase. And this say na no say they na city na ho they no air take one. We no don shi biano na esesa. Jenye day.
It say no. Said the medical investor community, they've lost hope in us. We need to, because we've been cut out from the bond market. Immediately, no, it was about taking measures. No more for hope. I mean, they should measures. What they should do is that let's cut down wastage. Let's cut down and then
now friend wastage.
No, I buy appointments. Flag staff house. I mean, I hear close to about 1,000 presidential staffers. Most of the state agencies now, deputy CEOs, bear me so.
No one in
Oh, but you drastic measures, so because you want the investor
staffers no here.
Oh, but now a chroma don't we have only one president and one vice president?
No, correct.
Do we have 2, 3 deputy vice presidents? So then why do you need that kind of number?
At
the expense of national development. At the expense of national development. Because at the end of the day, you say you are the but to because at the end of the day, you have the luxury to be able to do a lot of things, but it doesn't. But do you have the resources? You don't have the resources. So what do you do?
Resource near the sika.
Sika would be bad.
Sika would be tuomoka.
Exactly.
It will more presidential staffers no market yana SA economy nana.
Oh, it's part of the build up.
And
it's part of the build up. At the end of the day, you imported too much, Maka. But let me reiterate it again. The economy import driven. Good.
Including old newspapers.
So we have to move from that import driven economy and be able to go to production.
That's like when you a Bank of Ghana and so on. Well, we know the obey my yana. Now, no one is I would buy yes, see the best and yana hoarding. Yet this guy say, shame, Zadian in Amfa.
Oh, we am a rhetoric. Bruni Becker.
Power FM.
Political will in you. You can't track it. But I buy into me that political will to be able to do what they must do. Because at the end of the day, Oshe abai ahokeka yehu abai ahokeka with respect to resolving the economic woes. I say
okay with him so body amount I mean for Dr. Mamadou Baomi and in church mu bia what am some time ago efa ye city no ho ne economy no ho yem fa san church mu no eni yem komo no wabra ye de nkomo twehwe no e ba na wie ye hwa de o sisi ma me.
We have appropriately combined economic theory as taught in our textbooks with the collective experience of the economic management team and cabinet under the leadership of...
We had to undertake a major banking crisis reform that we consolidated a number of banks. At that time, 2018-2019, this cost almost close to $7 billion for the country to save the banking system. Almost $7 billion. Now, the choice that was available was either you let the banking system collapse or you save it. There was really no middle way. Whose deposits were you going to let go? And we had to save the banking system and the deposits of 4.6 million people. Of course, we also...
Okay, enti nyina so a wode mae watch nyentia ye hu a situation of banks ni bebre no ye can be fua na bi so ye momo ekọ anase ye gu no. But I say it is one of the reasons omujina so ka say enam so nti ama eka anase omani sika asem no I say kai say almost also the hot war abeto Ghana for so already na work fa
the mechanic say sa process na you go through. I think it was one of the worst decisions any economic management team will take, because you can't use 25 million Ghana cedis to save the situation where you could have used 9 million Ghana cedis.
But what's your situation, you know?
No, you see, and it's to crack count nama. And it's to crack count nama. You say, your economy, the companies, the Ghanaian companies are dead and gone. So at the end of the day, those companies, they repart the monies, and these are dollars they repart out of our economy because the one of the reasons they count your dollar no suffering is the you see the suffering say we have low reserves of dollars in the economy. It's all part of, so if they were thinking about saving the city, they would have saved those Ghanaian companies.
All right,
give them some time to be able to recoup and come back.
All right, this year once we try to enough mama ko this year the crack say it's so to sansa we are no a pa hwi enti de okay twa to
the Minkah twa to ni say I was say aban no e come clean to the people of Ghana. I was say nukra e wo Ghana mamumu any sikasem no, they should be able to tell Ghanaians and take serious measures, cut down waste. Instead of medi can kind to be brave and then minute and I say and then fuel prices. I mean, when you go to X-pump rate is about 40% that we buy. So government should be serious about managing the economy, not the rhetoric.
Very well. Pa, ebusia for your best to see a come bia.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144 or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at Myjohn, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories.
If I cry na menyisika, edia ye mefui.
Ehin fapa na menya bosia edi atre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre mi yebusia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yamamu akwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hyehyɛ ahodoɔ bi te sɛ dwadifo abosia, ekoko abosia, susu account, and it does wɔ hɔ savings account. Me bada chain savings account and then the keka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 034229186. Now one so what to me aka say.
Suhum Rural Bank ama ene mayeka owner.
Suhum Rural Bank enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Lately, I've been drifting aimlessly. Bids, the actual retail price is...
Cine, exclusively on HG Plus Channel 115.
Nyansa Shase, Oni Nyamisro, Power 97.9 FM, for the Wisdom Summit 2022. Abobasi, Watson Safre, Reverend D.Y. Donko, Counselor Donko, Reverend Dr. Charlotte Odro, Sofumami Counselor Bako, Dr. Eugene Ba, Oye Embryologist, Na Elder Dr. Nana Amo Toby, Chairman of Tobinco Group of Company, Onusuri Baby, Wisdom Summit 2022. Power 97.9 FM. Majumezini Sinanano Denoru host here. Ajimani Awani. Osu Presbyterian Church Auditorium. A hot noye venue. 10 a.m. An apartment bro unit time. Neas Jumezino Ashishano. Saturday, 20th August 2022. Isaiah 33 verse 6. Ase, it will be the sure foundation of your time. Guest artist your Celestine Donko. Serpade impartation Wusunya Bio Wisdom Summit Yasa. 9 day ever send attend. Ezako number 0248 712812. And Sunday yana ya reserve Wusi Tamo. Sponsors: Royal Organic Clinic, Bendat Deco, Best Wine, Frontier Sounds and Events, Studio 502, X Natural Mineral Water. Hey, Wisdom Summit. Nyansa wa warimu. Nyansa wa apomudimu. Nyansa wa yeyomu. Wisdom Summit. Nyansa wa wompenetrimu.
Amu Tobin. Tobinco.
Your friend, Pastor Counselor D.Y. Donko.
Nyamin Shaw, within the Reverend Mr. Charlotte Odro.
Your friend, Eugene Ba.
Program Ebaso Wisdom Summit. Osu Presby Hall.
Nambiya Adomwa. August 20th, 2022.
Namiwo news the Debimao on the 20th of August and cover be a Saturday and upper 10. Me a shall say Osu Presby.
Me a clinical embryologist. Me boa ona. Wanware na opema medwuma ne se meboa wom ebra wakohu on doctor na wahye won se omra na yenyina yenka mom ne yemfa ekwan bi so mboa won no munyama
ye mekasa fa ho no eye ekwan ya fa so.
Forget about the rest and listen to the best.
Power FM.
For Dwabo Ase in here, over and Dwabo Ase.
Miss Monaca.
Gamma Comfort. Sisi o Sisi. Fanyu wedi asama ewa wabre na your birthday. Happy birthday so free Lydia double ho. Eba ma Grandma Comfort.
Okay.
Grandma Sisi.
Grandma Comfort and no happy birthday.
Solid woman. Oh yeah. Fantastic.
One say nyame ahia no on sama ne nkwatenti ahodin wo. Ahodin wo. Grandma benyina che o.
Benyina che.
Onyanko.
Yeah, was say wo hunu amamu papa no.
What you say?
What you say? Ene ni nsunsuanso ne sɛ de ebesi adi ho de. Wo man Ghana. Wo man Ghana na da ne da nyina wo bɔ ho mpaye no. Was say tibi du sam pempenso na ebe ma wo ahoto. Na watibi di ahoahoa ho. Oh yeah. It is yesre nkwa bebre amawa na ne botaya no no. Grandma diasa. Na Papa Max enyuma wo di asade ade say da ibebubu.
Na enyuma no Desmond say aseche ne say.
That's what better say. We are on the Osun land. Ebusia for Afro Cine. Yeah, magic pa intimacy. So unyanya wo HD plus decoder ni bi akoda kopa bi. Yeah, the akwenya sonko bi so aba. As our friend number is 0242 439872. Betwenya HD plus decoder ni bi. 150 cities per. And a multi-dealer beer, multi-TV dealer beer obehunu biya. Electroland showroom so call obenya a year HD plus decoder and the NGM me say compare HD plus decoder na simple. Afro Cine Network. XYZ Broadcasting Limited ye back it to a ya one fofra. Wakwaye asye yes no nko a ye de yi a bibi mamu sini. Ye de bo a bibi mamu nyom. It be so when I go HD plus decoder. Said be ni je bi betima ba fie. Na watwa wie ye no ana ade ba gigi wani. Idre nwumre na okoda hansa na beda no. Wabra watie all the political programs ni nyina wie no. No atu Afro Cine kakra, Afro Cine kakra. Afro Cine Tales of Africa exclusively on HD plus. Power the fan. HD plus Philly. And I am a young man now. It is saying,
Wako Franco aba.
Mako Franco.
Inti guy no ho.
Jake. They grade me body di grand my friend.
Jake.
May I show some surprise?
Oh, okay.
He's full of surprises.
Oh, sir.
Like ABC.
Oh, okay. Me de catch and say means manaka.
Nana
FM. Kwame, yechia etefoni ahwefo enyina. Anopa de na oba pa Esther papa bi. Wa ma ye ho ayefe. Esther koso na bo adwuma ye nche. Ubedu parliament na wakoye makeup.
Nana parliament, inchina parliament ya.
Send ena no.
Okwakoye part time or no aye full time sir.
Oh, there be some echa say obesiesie omo.
Okay. Ejebia obesiesie mampanyi.
Ba kwa ye twa no. Na mani anhyeda anye ho santi no. Say ye omo makeup na na chese.
Manager nie. Emmanuel Usubasia connection woman.
And I feel okay chuku innocent.
Yes.
Okay, we too much. Ba Kwame. Anope bia okay chuku. It is say ade no obeka bia no na me yo. Until say niama ba ya niama.
We bese sa.
Oh.
No.
Bia menene nam.
Anye bia Ghana cry ye free nkwaso mu.
What I say. Nti bibia ti
bibia be fine.
Sa pepepe. Na ye hyase me kra daily graphic dobakata. Twitter kwesi every day eye na gina ye. Na wo hwe ni mu ha dia na chese wa wunim ba Kwame ne wo ni mu hei. ECG Electricity Company of Ghana chese one more meters ne one more ye kan say sa omo poyi ye de meters abobo ho na de na krobo sisi kwan ho no krobo man mu no ye de yensa akeka wo ma se no eti sesi a wo mu ninkane a no wo mo hwe ni mu kwan say ECD ebe mo nkane a
transformer na say po a ye de
transformer ka ho omo pole se pole no electric pole no na no ye yi mfoni ni bi kire ya na wo mo twa.
Okay.
No mucha. Eti ni nyina eka ho bi omo se womo eko hu ye no. Chesenya de a enimanimu ye betumi ama omo kane ama ye yi.
Oh, daily graphic amane board e ba.
Daily graphic amane no no. Ena wo hwe ni mu han so ase ye hu se transformer ya sese bi. Ene womo post na de. Ohun. Ene no. Enti omo guso ye ho adwuma. Se omo se ebi o ho a wire na ye de hye fom no. Eno so ye twetwa itwa.
Okay. It is a sumdie kura ba. Wo mu siesie ni ayase no no.
O mu siesie ni ayase no no. Ansa na wo manya nkane a.
So na mo da Italian mafia. La ila.
Eti o mu cables ayase no, transformers ayase no. Chese den o mu poles ni nyina ayase.
But you see the etima kire ebre kura o mu betimi e de awie sansiesie yo mo ye.
Very soon. How soon is soon?
Is the soon. Talepies. Osa wa kwentu.
Eti da baka te ka se oh ba Kwame. Wo bie katafa etoso mi ensa kwada na se omo po no ba ku bi die ya ne pa de. Kwabra ne tumi de ade bi hyem. So omo ye ne de anyu. Daily Graphic say.
But obo mama connect way to Ghana Web report be so say unknown persons reconnect ECG transformers, still fuses Akrobo. It was said the Electricity Company of Ghana has discovered that some unknown persons in Krobo district have illegally reconnected transformers and cable ends the company had previously disconnected.
Wonye juma wo ECG transformers wa wo se medem saka cable wo ha wo se ma connect
such you mensa wo ye kasama foma ECG one dey asem we tu dwa. Wow.
Wahu it's see say wiase mu conform e hwe nkom se o man be ba otimu bi se see amusu mu hia ka
but dey na be mo man sa
say ni bre ne bai
say you we innocent nkomfo bi so mu
asu wo mu a omo nka
amanfo mu co store for all this one.
ECG say what dey wo mu say mo transformers na de ye de ensa keka monye ne ntentem no munya nka ne ani wo mudwuma sasa ba Kwame fuel omo to edigu generator mo na nya bo mo ka eti yese sesi am smoky peace pipe yese ECG admefo eba ho a obi enfa ne nsa nkeka mo ye adwuma nti munya ne ntem na omafo no enya nkane amfani wo mo adwuma sasa ne nyina na efiri efiri na ema ekoba asa na eden na ayesiri eya asem
enye time na ye hwe ni say ECG be wi no and na me dwene ho am obetima ka say okay well maybe next year
obetumi aka say me transformers na me cables na de no said ya tampa na say sakita no ye gusu ye ho adwuma na me gusu ye ho adwuma na me nwie ya
wow and ye betu afikromo ne nyina betran kran
na dani amanfo
ye betran kran ye ba
na omonya ne ntamon etoda ye ka mo se ma ye mfa ma yosem nwuram entinka asantemanteman ke bekosa
na we kra nya ma yosem we ye ususu o che wa dwen ana
sa
enam bibia si pen
na bibia si pen ba kwa me asantemanteman ka sabre mo twa na tum dadada enka momom nkane a eta den tina kroboma mu de aden munya hwehwe wanimu no na momom nkane a eni wo mudwuma. The Daily Dispatch the Bokata factory reliably factual Najina ye MPP enra kata ye omo de ba monte so na say Justin Fempo Kodua obeye adwuma
nani abreu
na wan sha sir
pressure nti na ema na yesa
bra Kwame say ye pressure say nye pressure Kwabre Japan omo ye se omo de mre ye adwuma party nim na ye yi wo mo sinche ye suspend wo mo no eti Justin Kodua Fempo wo so wan sha
uturufo
me to the fo
what the Maria Juba?
Well, sir, when would ye to make a canny pebby bomb no more the petition about?
We know wash it.
We know wash it.
I said, yes, I'm serious.
What back was Sia? 80 JFK, Mawanina Hawate, na Adoye, Niomo Koya, no, one would need invisible hands be shown with here. Echo my Dia doyamo ye ne sa edu so work no ensakase bi ni ekire bata o machia e ko manye bra part ne ka say obi ani ho kwan se wo yesade still they were granted interviews omo ne ye kasa wo ha omo se hwan na say maso edu so work
ebe so live
eti womo need to me bita wo machia nka omo nya ne omo ye
JFK di o ye be kwa kosise okay edi no ay boy amane why dey
sesia amane bonne say wo ma tre krata wa invite Hobson Adoye na MP na ho fefefe tafo mrahye bedwani Vincent Asefua
o se MP na dey
ne ho fefefe
ma de kasa dey
bon
Vincent so madafu ibi batao
nano me share the parliament no hwe me san na me so me hwe no first girl no first boy
Charlie and you better pa
Kwame ye invite him say omo ne mpanefo me hia ensema wodo ekoso edu so work no mu omo me yom ho ansanso na Alan Chemate se ne supporters and omo koye sa edu so work
to mu kodi nkomo
ye nkomo die we bonifenim enkomodie
na nasara coordinator so
bra Kwame enra meti say English mrashe bedwane Sylvester good morning na o ka say ene nasara coordinator ono kra de yen suspend no or no here suspension.
Oh, sir.
It is a Kwabasa Kwame Emrano, a do be a new be dear. And then Moya and Penefo said the Moya did you. Sure.
Honestly, so Okas all your opinion post. I was asking whether I say I say here my Ghana for me, sure so be 0%.
Here. Back Kwame baby here no yes be yen mo fetifi mante pepe for na omo ye omo ye pemu say wo fetifi mante mu dia won kan
wo de dibere bi ne fatal
sa wo de ne say ye de efi ne beso anu wa be shi aha to say Dr. Baomi ye ke me di bebom ko digi eti da bakata ya che say ye to nsa from say wo meyi nsama sa so na day break de bakata so de sa ma ne body by ma ye kramba hosia do wa ye popular more
and also baby ogina na ogina on say na
or the just say qualified apology pan or the buy what the muslim impact wa ma pacho enti wo wie lo se mesramo ma nya say me di obi animu twetwe from nembo ma de ne de asante ma yakasa
o say ntirem
o say ade ne de eduru papa ne so so no cross say eduru allowance
za
bra Kwame eduru ne so omo nya na asay o men
ase de ye fi akonya ade nso mo besum nipa
na say
adwen na ye de ye party sem okroma no eno ne ye problem eduru me so eduru ha so for the way
na ka say eduru ne so nti ala ma ne kwan no nko eti se se eduru ala so omo sheche ala de o wetu taifo but presidency wo yesremo mamo mfa mo ho hyehyem munyan na omo nya omo enko mo contest Dr. Baomi eke me di bebomu di ade na da hokre ese amanfo na kasa dada delegate no wono de onya ba bi nyina nti no moma chess level playing field na ala ne Baomi ane se se eje omo mienu so omo nko na yehu
omo nyina so economic management team no omo obo
omo ase no omo ase ye economy esa titu ne Dr. Baomi
na to omo ni apre
esa
ye president
ni pa we ba no che o se to abama me se president wankasa won say wo ba no wo school onya aduane ni aha wa say ne da Dr. Baomi Ase school no man ne banko bi
dabi
wa say wo ba da ache
alanka so man ne banko say school bi
dabi
na education minister kra ne bako school
me say
school be na ne bako won be dan na di ntia
na no e ba ya ka wo se da bi enya nokre
enti enya nokre de na nokre
enti mo man ko private schools international schools mo man ko no bia na afa bra kwa me Dr. Baomi a wo wutie me hwe me wa say gu bedwuma wo ba no wotifie ya wonya adwuma nye sanse wo mo ba wo mo sipegu ban se wo kromu ha nyina esa se ye pese ye de nyina ne na asumti enti se ne wote wona wo ba etifie a esa Dr. Baomi ansa no nti ene kanofori ata enti wo mo tifie wo nya adwuma nya wo bosu data no wo boegu wo so na ye nyina ye bompa ye se 2024 bedu na ye to mo asese gomu aba
na no poso osore na wo hram na wo ye ma ye hoya no wano ye fita te se media yi bia ene ye kire bibi fa woni che Jubilee House no say bompa ye
Bra Kwame se si akwa de ye se ye ni gobe ai the bokata I think
but you see the smart entren ye ba na ya sheda frɛ nutritionist bi yes go be no wudi a eno de ba mo afusu ate
kese ye free
ho
twe fat nso free ho etim pacho mo mieni na se aba kwa me go be yetumi to go ba na ese unkra ye kana say 15 cities
zominu kwa ye
me say to da na me son na pempe patch say na de medi almost your gari me say medi nubia 15 cities na ko ti wo man na mu ayedin bra kwa me wo kokromu a amane heaven ye to ba ko 3 cities ye yi ba ko ma o say ba ko say 3 cities
wow
3 cities Ghana yedin ye ka mo me enka samoye no mkodwamo so mo nkodwamo yehu
and the wo kan nyina no so a borders on a Greek finance trade and industry and afezo ni nyina kwa besi Dr. Baomi and Ase
eke me di bebom
Kodigi.
Ghanaian Times the Obokata most authoritative newspaper. Eye ne dini yo bra Kwame katafe to sudun sia de Obama ne ese egudie ya yetumi enya nade wo mu ayon edidi dwuma sesi ade Ghana ye koye nimu ewo mu enya semketo a enyumakuo be ye
frogo
na ye leapfrog any jai womo a select investors ebeye edu ewo ebibiman mu ha womo ba beboa ama eho dwumadie no etumi akoso pa enya semketo awo otimantam emu eti da obakata de ho ama ne bo eba ye etwese womo a investors na ye Africa Exploration and Mining Ghana Limited, a Gem Global Ventures, Afe Crodlin Ghana Limited, Q3 Company Limited, Star Steels Limited, Chasebebre, Omoka ho emane eye edua eno ho asem ode aba and I say aban dana kuma so pass say obe raise funds na wode akyekyere apiate kro no yie on say my penny John Mahama ko ebra my penny akufado asem si ye omafo ani atutu akom nsem 129 wo besi ne my John Mahama kasa na
etwi omu free
baby omu share wusu bio round face ono kase abaye tu sana mo eno aye ne mrahye bedwani ni kasa ono ne kasa no okasem ye wo fund no ye wo national one and ye wo local one na local no sesi emu aye hwe twini ho eti sa wote krokasiem na wo se wo dede foto wo dede skadi akobo momo wa piate na so wo mte waduane krom bedi wo munya bi wo munya nsuo te say basic things as wo munya
amofra ye se wo yare kra honorable no can cry me
now so wo did this kananya beye 100 billion ansa na wo de akoma ma sabe na adwen na tofo na asa ye de
common sense
entimon call momoa omobre The Chronicle the Bokata the true independent ye ne dire ba Kwame ahafomante musoafo and also Ghana Statistical Service mona mo se de be no mo se duane boaye de da bi wo ba me mantemu ho ewo ahafomantemu a enuane nefo ye de babo krase nsuo sa wo se wo pese ye ma waduane wo ti we abra Kwame wo se wa no ho ato aye fitai we kom de wonti a bra hafomantemu
ye be di dio
wo be di dia ma
ogasenja ne dom
what say you can't do this in America.
Thank you.
Sabra Kwame what in kind ha now with the wadjin abu say any sabe ne kwhwe wo kwa poema ntemu aduane ho akwawe wo kwa ahafoma ntemu o se yenye ne sa si fam ne kwhwe it said na say tem survey bi na wo hwemu approach for na ye corrupt say what hana wankasa de wadwin na abuo it papa ne sisa de ne they will not take it from there.
Yes from yame
Musi for na mehwe na munya sa ensam na motete nkran na mo
na mo no so complain you
eti George Abuache ahafomantemu soafo ena enra won nsemtofo ehia
o se aduane abusu ahafomantemu
enya asem ketwa
ogasenja ne dom sabutie ya me twem messages muntwa ho mfonyin fansa ne me
eti ba Kwame omo nso bi mre se my penny so the trucks e ko ti omo fanso anuane ne mra ne yenya binto ye bro udru dwamu acha se wo hu ne wato ne
se o se mane ba ko ye sai
3 cities 3 cities Share and also na edanka anu nsuo ya da se wusika ye bi a 5 cities anka ya so ma bebre na wo de aba be yaduane kama edi sesi ane boaye de ntaban ye bibi wo ho ba Kwame my penny abedi eche Dr. Mahmoud Baumia aka Medi Bebom aka Kodigi wase wamo edi mobile app bi ba ya se opese wutua woto eno ane se wo platform ne so wutua to afo papa tada ne ye wo sen wama ho kwanyo
da be no bekasa afa dollar ne sidi no
wonyankan
se Kodigi nkwa wo de Kodigi no waye bi eye brade aka no so
jai
ena kodwo opon krumei ye twen edakura wo be yesa economic management meeting na mo yesa emre bi etwa mu no mo sa mo dwa na Ghana fo mebu so mo nsem ti say de na no mo ye no
onya no ye mamo economy ne de o ma se na akoye say ya fom grabology okude tablo akwabese grabology wo ma grabe de o mo benya e na se anya wo de o mu su ye nkrokrom kakra na yanya se ye pese ye ma economy ne ye revive no ware yes mo why
be why
ɛna wɔno wanya ne ho sɛ twom na ebusuafoɔ to the 10th generation obi emre
wale nsɛm no okɔ my xyzonline.com to say ya ubehu story bi his excellency Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo say oba arrested dollar na ntebia
okasa no wo hye manfo abufu wonya isanse wonya ika wakasa ode abufu na eba manfo aden wo ba arrest ne dadada wo ba free 4 cedis aye 20% sedeng na baby a odi yadui wo so kasa wo ba arrest no ada no mani nwade sa ba Kwame na PNC wo mo se wo mo support pa say say ekuketwa na e wo hosan wo mo support say yemfa Ghana card and register man for ewo abato ayhomum
based on the idea no mahu
so mo say no beboa ma yetumi ayi wo mo nya Ghana fo afrim
okay
nti wo mo so a position
no wo say any omodi nkomo na ye busem
the uncle de Bokata revealing the truth Nigeria ya na wo ka say na say ban se galam say wo kwetia wo ba bia ho ye mre no mo
ene ye di mfonyi bi betre mo se be fem
na wo makwa sese ni ma chese chamfan ne ne keka Baya 800 and woman sena so afa be de che wo sa so ye ho ne chese soldiers na almost stormy ho say omo ye galamse wonsu so no womo pampam nti no so hu nsem do
ye bre na nya so
nti yo enti alanchamaten daily Ghanaian guide or say oja ho edema enka
pepe yin yes
daily guide so guide Ghana
daily Ghanaian guide
aye ba Kwame braso na honorable Harvey Otu Hesse wo your organizer NDC also Central constituency wo bo adwuma papa koso na ye adwuma sanso na Alhassan Adams Strange leading member NDC mo Upper West region wo ye adwuma oba na obi e boje ne sesa oketuku semenjawa no pe Keta
Kojo Jones
meka Keta
Kojo
Jones Keta
Kojo Jones
nti Keta for say honorable Kojo Jones ye jawa no pe sanso na menua ba Beatrice Efia Santua Ajekum kane assembly woman ewo tetegu abatom pesu so enei wudi unkui ewo obo mu domi abra mechia wa no pe mama one auntie bi ba ko pe tetegu mechia
nana yema we da say abusia for Dwabo Ase o power 97.9 na metie me yanti me fa easy kakra gaza talegana na odwe wa obenya tipaye o edi o amamu mpadinfo mayo maso se omumpeso mbetie nia amanfo woka but we say Rise Ghana interview omo de nsemi beba betu dwamini say enomba ye nsentwefo nhyiamu na ase no ne beti nsembi revelation kese bi peba is ready but 21st clinic eguso aye sciatic expert otu ase ntini didi musa akọ na ase no oyaw na wotie no kwan aye beti wafa so etwa so na ye yi sa tebia no afiri so ene se obetu anamo no akọ 21st clinic wo ebibi memu ase wo type e wo Google so se wo pesiatica center ene obekọ yi Legon nyamencha de Ghana heya ena ewo nyamencha de ye Ghana ni ena abie apomodian so ye sa eye 21st clinic amanfo fra manone ebeje ayaresa e wo 21st clinic na wo Ghana ni na wote ho no wo ye dai Tumrika yadia be na aka ho Fagodine Dr. Blessed Foster our 21st clinic with over 15 branches for Ghana for pomode won sam nkanko ene do makoma so titiri sciatica atrase adwuman ebia ehon nkaibo kakaka wo ho na wote sa oya no Tumrika fako 21st clinic said by a doctor for the from 0540311311 0540311311 Sabra Mofreya Makwan Mesrao. Let's talk educational consultants say for Munina Bra. Na omomo montete yesuru nkubi ebebo mabaye empenipa empenifo mo dwen omo ma ho empenifo mo dwen empuntu ho empenifo mo bo mo tirima wo mo timi ye bibia etimi de nkanko ba ti abofra isa di otie ni mfia wadrei na ya pa nimdifo bia moma begina eye school dan ni mo no ma chomo se di o madwuma city o madwuma no ebobere city e ekwan o mo fa so be ye adwuma no o madwuma no emu nsem sen na city e eno na Canada for ne Denmark for no efre no the human library Santity any biana a year let's talk educational consult of the Bema Mano Sabre Mowo Aquame. Eti tumrika ekwa hodo a ye fa susua de ekwa hodo a ye fa susua de ne nyanti ase when you are entity ya ye de be ma man wo let's talk educational consult if you match akwa rotation in Gwen State Mango Street o ben Lejo Kuku Municipal Assembly no obetima from o sanso obetima ni o madi nkomo e WhatsApp so one number is 0249 069821 0249069821 let's talk educational consult also building the future through children. Ave Willie, so we on Solar Natural Clinic. So like the body dia ni amaye muso. Na no Willie call her. And your movie the omu de twetwe no miamia na kama. And as I say Willie ni sisi mwatene. What do you say? Willie boy adwuma. Na no na Willie worry you. Aware na so brutal. It was never known that to say Aposha. Eti bame obey to munro ni bi ma wukunu wate se bema no ne modern mon so wani a oba enye nkomo twetwe ne na wodi di nkomo na de wukunu ne nam na wo bona dapa twa kompena nka ware so like natural clinic se bra na ye betini sisi ni mo ama sisi na tima bo adwuma wusisi ankasa ya wo yanso a bra wa ye behwa wo kotodwe ya oya wachi ya oya wo penchi ya oya eye Solar Natural Clinic Dr. Mike ni Dr. Solomon o my crado mbehwa kama anesefo ahofefo enimonyamfo abemfo power the fam anya misro ti omumu e wo Solar Natural Clinic omumba pomodin ahye ye ho no yakono dodo Jobacha kwa wo enkran ha kokomlemle omoba Harvard Senior High School and a Kaswa so Kaswa Old Market omo second bus stop no just after the overhead no one at Solar Natural Clinic ewo from 0553932 and a Facebook Kaswa line here 059-817-0770 059-817-0770 Lydia double match baby awobia was a grandma sisi Koswana koso nyamin shao afeso Honorable Clifford J Ablekuma North asa ajiba bia Clifford J ba woni abofra no se do na dwo no ontimi na eya ne ya eya bebusa na na hewa na no wajije de wofa ase kakra bi na na yima ba adwuma na nani nyina ya ko na se na na fa he was me say minia ba bi beda me China se de ye me wofa ase wada wona no twetwe ne mu no ye no ma bi na wosu no akora no ne ye matim etimi nya na abofra ne ye matim o wontimi nya he edo obusa se ntimi nya ya na abofra se minya ya na abofra nso gya ya wontimi nya because o ya obi ne tibia boni bi no ne na mu Intira make for ayi labs grab water edi ama ho abofra no yembe ye free no watimi aye ne ho yie what do you say and afi so safi no obe fifi sen almost wo fifi rough ayi labs grab water and a bit aboa no oko kaichi drag lane na plaza dining mu bi ubenya bi wo ho Elohim Pharmacy at the House Accra Central tudu so mo ni Muslimi dan no na di ani mu hwe Aplawo station kimbu wa and adabraka so mo ni Malcolm no na di ani mu hwe Medina edwomo mo ben Malcolm Ashaman so mo ni manya krobo rural bank and di ani mu hwe obetumi afra Kelman Pharmaceuticals was 0552-667-712 and afeso call Little George Health Shopper Tema Community 5 wonya eye Ayilabs grab water ibiato fra Little George was 0243-140213 kai say FDA fo agya tum sen kratoi eye pa afei ya nane ye homra enti ye dane ye ho kwa ba so ye dane ye ho aba ho na ye ba bedi gadam say nkomo PSC okra or revelation kase bi ene maye nyina mesra videos na mfonyi na obeyi no momye mfa ne serious ene empadifo na ye ne ombeka so omo ne nsam bi beba betu dwa na me ye sure say wo lands and natural resource ministry na wutie ya for video no man na ya netie de eba abekɔ so ye dane ho aba ye ba ye beto adwumadie no so ba live on power.
The actual retail price is
Cine, exclusively on HG Plus Channel 115.
Nyansa Shase, Oni Nyamisro, Power 97.9 FM, for the Wisdom Summit 2022. Dwabo Ase, Dwabo Ase, Reverend D.Y. Donko, Councillor Donko, Reverend Dr. Charlotte Odro, Sofumami Councillor Bako Pe, Dr. Eugene Ba, Oye Embryologist, Na Elder Dr. Nana Amo Toby, Chairman of Tobinko Group of Company, Onusuru Baby, Wisdom Summit 2022. Eye Power 97.9 FM. Madumezini Sinanano Donori host here. Ajimani Awani Osu Presbyterian Church Auditorium. A hot Noye venue. 10 a.m. and apartment Trebro Unit time. Near the Jumezino Ashishano. Saturday, 20th August 2022. Isaiah 33 verse 6. Ase, it will be the sure foundation of your time. Yes, artist yes Celestine Donko. Sepade impartation Wusunya Bio Wisdom Summit Yasa. 9 day ever send attend Ezako number yido 0248 712812. Sunday yana ya reserve Wusi Tamo. Sponsors Royal Organic Clinic, Bendat Deco, Best Wine, Frontier Sounds and Events, Studio 502, X Natural Mineral Water. Hey, Wisdom Summit. Nyansa wa warimu. Nyansa wa apomudimu. Nyansa wa yeyomu. Wisdom Summit. Nyansa wa wompenetrim.
Amu Tobin. Tobinko.
Your friend, Pastor Councillor D.Y. Donko.
Nyamin Shao, within the Reverend Mr. Charlotte Odro.
Your friend, Eugene Ba.
Program Ebaso Wisdom Summit. Osu Presby Hall.
Nyamiya Adumwa. August 20th, 2022.
Namiwo news the Debbie Mao on the 20th of August and cover be a Saturday and 10. They are sure say Osu Presby.
Me a clinical embryologist. Me boa ona wanware na opema. Me jumane se me boa wom. Ebra wakuhu on doctor. Na washe won se omra. Na yenyina yenka mom ne yemfa ekwan bi so mboa won no munyama.
Me kasa fa ho no eye ekwan a yefa so edi nimdie efa nimdie so eyeyi eye pa so beba oba you'll be blessed.
Now I'm going to talk about wisdom in relationship. There will come our and our relationship now woman enko ya brane benye nyame mu nyansa na da relationship no na enko yi mawo.
I personally want to invite you. Other speakers will be coming. I am talking about marriage.
And I'm telling you, go for a good show. Blessing. You can't miss any of them. Until on the 20th of August, there, all the way to Osu Presby, there. Menewo, Mayenshia.
Michelle Sebra, Branebetie, Okwanya, Obefaso abo Hubai, Ewo Wapum, Ne Senia, Ubitimi, Etimi, Abua Wohum, na Wensi Wawo Anokwine, Ebra, Umre Aso. Nami Adoma 20th of August, Saturday time. 10 a.m. Venue, Osu Presby Church. I personally want to invite your friends and loved ones. And as you come to acquire wisdom, it will be well with your soul.
On the 20th day, Ampaya, Epecha.
Perfect will in your perfect way.
had to undertake a major banking crisis reform that we consolidated a number of banks. At that time, 2018, 2019, this cost almost close to $7 billion for the country to save the banking system. Almost $7 billion. Now, the choice that was available was either you let the banking system collapse or you save it. There was really no middle way. Whose deposits were you going to let go? And we had to save the banking system and the deposits of 4.6 million people. Of course, we also had COVID come in at the end of 2019, and we had the worst economic depression since the 1930s in the global economy, and COVID had its major impact. Of course, from the president's point of view at the time of COVID, the emphasis was to save lives and was not on fiscal discipline. And so we had to basically focus on saving lives at great fiscal cost. But before we could know it, Russia and Ukraine also came to add to our troubles. And we are dealing with those issues. So fiscal discipline really is the ability of government to balance revenues and expenditures. And when discipline is not maintained, expenditures inevitably exceed revenues, and that creates a deficit. Following where we are, government has focused in the 2022 budget on fiscal consolidation to enhance debt and fiscal sustainability as we implement our economic revitalization and transformation program. The measures that have been implemented in the 2022 budget include validation and revenue-enhanced measures to reposition our economy. Indeed, the implementation of the measures highlighted in the 2022 budget should lead to a significant fiscal adjustment from a projected deficit of 12.1% of GDP in 2021 to 7.4% of GDP in 2022. And this represents a 4.7 percentage point adjustment, a downward adjustment in the deficit in 1 year. In January 2022, government announced and began implementing a 20% expenditure cut as part of the fiscal stabilization and debt sustainability measures through the Minister for Finance. And this was followed by an additional 10% cut in discretionary expenditure, all in an attempt to balance the fiscal position and restore fiscal discipline following the banking crisis, the COVID, the Ukraine and Russia war, and so on. In addition, the Ministry of Finance has strengthened expenditure monitoring systems and processes to ensure effective implementation of these measures. For instance, government called for efficient use of energy resources, and in line with this, fuel coupon allocations to all political appointees and heads of government institutions, including SOEs.
Your Excellency the Vice President, members of the EMT, first we want to say thank you that you have elected, you didn't even agree, you elected to bring the EMT out to meet the Ghanaian public, to explain where we have been so far, and also to take questions and feedback. I think even as we go about this conversation of engaging the citizen, this is a huge demonstration that is unparalleled, whether in the sub-region or on the rest of the continent. I think we can give the EMT a big round of applause.
Mr. Vice President, sometimes people play politics with these indicators to a very ridiculous end. And we must, particularly if you have this level of audience, try to put meaning to these indicators. Without oil, President Kufuor moved the growth of the economy from 3.7 to 9.2 without oil. GDP is nothing more than the total productivity of the whole economy, everybody's input included. That's the measurement of GDP. Without oil, then oil hitting, and it went up naturally to 14.1 thereabout. With the oil continuously flowing, the GDP is brought down to 3.4. There must be something wrong with the management of the economy. There must be something fundamentally wrong with the management of the economy. And if anybody who's brought down the growth from 14% there around to 3.4, and within 2 years it's taken to 7.5 and now heading towards 8, want to be given the chance to manage the economy again? See, we've got to be practical. Money in your pocket means the economy growing. When you grow, you create employment. That's the meaning of growth. So when somebody manages to bring it to that level, it was creating employment. Now the way things are going, the IMF former managing director made a point. He said inflation is the enemy of the poor. And that is what it is. When inflation goes up, purchasing power and all this of everybody gets reduced, because the rate of prices are going up higher than what is coming into your pocket. The rich can afford it, but the poor keeps on losing on it. So if you have a government that's bringing down inflation consistently, it is enriching the poor. And therefore, we should not make it look like these indicators mean nothing. They mean something. They mean something. And I would want all of us here
power. And never heard ya quiet and sassy and yensu and I'm goddamn sainty. Thank you, Desmond. God bless you. Yes. Yes.
Forget about it.
Yes.
And listen to the best power 97.9 FM.
Sunsum neighbor. Yana nanum sunsum no. Ye jinaso de din komone. Besi yana nanom. Ebro bad ye nyina che yen Ghana asase kese we wo che ye kwaye no ye nananum nyansa mu no wo mu hunu se e wo se ye bokwaye yi ho ban e wo se ye boye nsuo no ho ban ena de na aba e de sika nkwa na ye pe e de sika nkwa na eni hwa ena ye jemu a ye yate ye ho agu ye kwaye mu a ye say ye kwaye because of God I'm saying ya koso ne bubu dai piese o kra ye krado ye ba bedi nkomo adesia wo samre boy ne important mo ntwe ma fidie no samre boy kwaye no adie na asie a ye gem ama nkofo agba ewuram no makọ sei kwaye ne sa kwaye wo se ye kra no and I shall be sacred. I said, yes, it here. It's like I won't even determine when it's a rainy season and when it will be a dry season. Won't you mean track? I've been for busy a Friday be climate change. They say, you're assassinating in an, you're quieting in an yes, no, assassinating by yes as a Prada dam. I'm an insurance or someone in about and only a pet. PSM Jama na fe wo dia wura eye samre boy na sadia 76 no twamfonyi ne tire na ye hunu sadia normal esitie na ye hunu dia mpanifo ya afa ho ye hunu dia mpanifo ya afa ho wa mo na hye ye se mpanifo bi atumi bi bato machi no wo mo na hye kire mo di sa esamone no empanifo bi omo tumi wo mo na hye kire wo mo di sa esamone no wo mo na amma nkofo kwan omo di sa o say ne ba amafo bu afu pa World Bank is shebi nenda ho. Edi na free mobile. Minya PSO kra do PSO wa bra me to ama no mesra Dwabo Ase na cheche nsem ni mu kire ye na aba ekoso osamre boy ho.
Abishafo Kwame medase kawadwe dwumede su ne ene ye kan adwen Samra Boy for ka omadwe kopie mu ewo eye atoye mantemu a eho ena obehu kura ye friend Samra Boy na ohwa Samra Boy no eye kura kwaye kese eda ho se ufri manso amanfi okọ asankregwa na kopie mu Samra Boy ena mu a kwaye akakraka nyina da obate na akwakwa ete se galamsia na no na ye ka ho aseme wa ha se na ya de asesi ano asati atese wo ho na leji ama asem no aye bibia wo ho ne se so hwa se okodru ye Samra